Playing toxic can actually make you a better player, and if you don't believe me, let me prove you wrong right now. Alright, wow, we're starting this video kind of strong. See what I mean? You feel that power? That's the power of toxicity. Well, either that or it's the power of my 4th cup of coffee, but either way, we're gonna have fun today. So I don't know what percentage of you guys have been following along with my most recent videos and tweets, so I'll just quickly recap. I've been grinding Rocket League more than I ever have in the 3 years I've been playing. At this point, it's pretty much inevitable that I'm gonna become at least a decent player just by pure power of will. But this is me we're talking about. I've had a few hurdles. In my last video, we told the story of a tilt-inducing teammate I had, which was the beginning of a D-rank session that brought me all the way down to Champ 1. Well, guess what? I turned that shit around now and I'm back to Champ 3, baby. So how did I do it? I'll tell you how. I became a toxic player. Not an asshole though. Just a little sprinkling of toxicity. It's called wholesome toxicity. And let me tell you, it can take you far as long as you don't let it control you too much. Traditionally, Rocket League players have debated between the importance of mechanics versus positioning and game sense. And while I do see Rocket League progress as dependent on those two things, I think there's a very important third category that people gloss over, and that is how much of a mind game Rocket League is. You really can't do well in this game if you don't have mental fortitude. Trust me, I know from experience. That's where wholesome toxicity can help you out. Here's how it works. Wholesome toxicity is a mindset that is perfect for Rocket League and probably any competitive game. Let me just say this though, if you're a casual player and don't care about winning and losing and just play Rocket League like a normal person, then this isn't for you. Carry on what you're doing, keep playing Rumble or whatever makes you happy. But if you're like me and you have to win or make progress in order to get the most out of a competitive game like Rocket League, you might want to check this out. So it all started when Murty and I decided to do an experiment. We played a series of games being as wholesome, positive, and uplifting as possible to each other, ourselves, and our opponents. Then we played a series of games doing the exact opposite. So, first, our wholesome games. It's a good wholesome wheel. Peppermint? Yeah, that's wholesome as fuck. Cupcake antenna? Absolutely. Or should I do Daisy? You know, that could be a little kinky. I better not go that route. There we go. And then for my engine noise, I need something go-kart. Perfect.
Yeah, look at this. Just two wholesome boys.
Smiley in the front, smiley in the back.
360 degrees friendly.
Let me get a GLHF. Here I go. Ah.
Unlucky. Next time.
Thanks, man.
Oh,
that's a really good shot. That almost went in. Oh, I missed it.
Oh,
whoops. Look at me.
No problem. No problem.
Sorry, that was a wide open net. Oh, I took
got
that
my boost, but you know what?
Goodness.
You know what? Go for it, dude.
All you.
I might be able to get this, you know?
Nice shot.
Nice pass! Because you told me that it was all me, so I knew exactly that I didn't have to look for the pass. That was incredible.
I've been working on my communication, man.
It's key. It's really key, man.
Not only in Rocket League, but in friendship. Oh
Good,
no,
you know
my
what,
dog
dude?
has to urinate. I'm not even mad. It's fine. You know what's more important in this game? My dog's happiness.
Do you think the opponents will understand that if we say you need to be AFK for a moment? Take your time. Take your sweet time. You deserve it. Your dog deserves it. So in this case, I'll just go for the kickoff. Oh, it doesn't seem like they understood.
You know what? She didn't even have to
no.
pee. She just wanted to be outside because it's such a beautiful day.
That's so... yeah.
Now, as you can see, we're having quite a bit of fun with this, which is all well and good. But how did we perform? Well, going into this, I admit I thought the power of being positive would carry us.
I don't understand English, so...
But that wasn't exactly true.
Oh, that might be a goal. That is definitely on me.
I actually think that might have been my fault.
I chose the boost over defending. That was definitely my fault. That was a rookie mistake. No offense to rookies.
See, I actually love losing to Grand Champions because the joke's on them. I'm getting better, and they're actually getting worse because they're playing worse players. We won 1 game and lost 4. But hey, we had fun at least. Next are toxic games.
What is he even thinking?
What is he What a dick. Who says
know,
that?
right?
Like, are you 12? I'm going with the Dabbing Reaper for my goal explosion. Easy goal. Ah, you got lucky. I'm gonna be shitty to everyone. That's part of gaming.
You know, what a lucky save, dude. Shouldn't have even picked up that
Easy
boost
goal.
there.
What a save!
What was that goal explosion? That actually scared the fuck out of me.
Dabbing Reaper, baby.
Oh my god, it actually was like a fucking explosion in my living room. Dude, I hate how just the only way players can win is just by bumping and...
Just play the game. Obviously, you don't have any skill if you have to bump.
I wish Silence would just like ban people
Wow.
that do that. Oh my god!
Wow. This is why I don't like Rocket League. The player base is so toxic. You went for boost? What? That was so lucky. That was in the goal on my screen.
That was literally in.
That was in the goal.
Nice bump, bro. That was so fucking skillful, dude. I hate like when players get bumped and they complain.
I know. It's like, it's part of the game. I mean, get out of the way. Middle, 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 middle. See me?
Oh, that was so
You
good.
have to be faster. This is C3. You have to be faster.
Oh, you got balled. What are you doing? You should have known that he had
Dude,
that.
they do ceiling shots in NA. Like, they don't do that in EU, so you don't even know how to defend that.
Dude, that was so nice pass, nerd.
We are owning
God.
these dudes.
They're so bad.
Dude, I always, like, my positioning and rotation is why I'm actually good. Like, some people think it's my mechanics. It's not. Pass. Easy.
We deserve this win.
What are you doing?
Why are
We're
you
up
double
2 to
committing?
1.
Yeah, but I had
That
the
was
ceiling
my
shot,
play.
dude.
That
I
was
had the ceiling
my
shot.
Play, you idiot.
Bro, I had the ceiling shot.
Dude, if we choke because of this... In the end, we would have won 4 and only lost 1 if we hadn't got a little overconfident in our last game, but we still won 3 and lost 2. Okay, wait, so I hope you're not thinking that I'm dumb enough to go full toxic just because we went 1 and 4 while wholesome and 3 and 2 while toxic. Our little experiment was mainly just for entertainment, but I do have to say that it's definitely shaped the mindset of wholesome toxicity that will help you win more games in Rocket League. There's a key difference between our experiment and wholesome toxicity that you have to be aware of before you start putting it to use. And that is, it will not work if you start becoming too cocky, or if you spread your toxicity to other players, which is what we saw at the end of our experiment. This is a key difference between traditional toxicity and wholesome toxicity. Are we getting confusing enough yet? Let's clear some things up. What exactly is wholesome toxicity? So the number one rule in wholesome toxicity is you are the best player on the field at all times. You can literally be playing with Kronovi and you're still the best player on the field. And you're gonna prove it with results, with your playstyle. I don't prove I'm the best player by doing ceiling shots, I prove I'm the best player by winning challenges, hitting flicks, applying pressure, and backing up my teammate. Scissors proves he's the best player in the field by hitting ceiling shots. Everyone does it in their own way. The most important thing is you tell yourself that you are a god and everyone else is worse. Crush your opponents. Beat them to every single ball, relentlessly pressure them, and never, never, never give up. Rule number 2, you never admit to anyone that you know you're the best player. That would be traditional toxicity. This is wholesome toxicity. You keep your hands off the keyboard and let your play do the talking. With this mindset, you should never be trash talking or hurting other people. This is about inward confidence only. Obviously, if it's your friend though, that's completely different. You can trash talk them as much as you want. Or if it's like done anonymously on YouTube or something. Rule number 3, you are a god. Wait, that's the same as exactly. There is no rule number 3 because wholesome toxicity is really simple. You're the best player and you're doing your best. You don't talk about it. A lot of people already do this. If you played or talked with any competitive player, they always have the same mindset. I believe I'm gonna win until it's literally impossible for me not to win. And then at that point, I'm gonna focus on my next game, which I'm going to win. You could lose 5 games in a row and you still know you're gonna win the next game. Now, if you're hearing all this going, holy crap, this is the most try-hard, sweaty mentality I've ever heard, why would you take a video game so seriously? Let me just say that Rocket League is full of sweaty try-hard players that will crush you if you give them an inch. That's what the competitive playlists are, and that's why they're so good. You can't let your guard down, you can't relax, and you definitely can't go in with the mentality that I'll just try to survive and keep my rank. No, you have to go in knowing you're gonna win every game. But if you're not looking for that, we have these. So at this point, you might be thinking, well, that's not even toxicity at all. Like, that's just confidence. The reason this is toxicity is because it's delusional. You're not actually the best player on the field, trust me. You're just telling yourself you're the best player. You're believing that you're the best player. You're deluding yourself in order to change your mindset. When I finally started doing this, it was like a light switch. Yes, I'll keep making self-depreciating jokes. Yes, I still realize I suck. But when I'm in the game, I'm the best player in the world. No one can stop me. Except my internet.
I don't know what's going on. I hope I'm on your mind. mind. I've got 70,000 friends, so I guess they'll be alright. Be alright. I know someday we could finally